Hey guys, I'm Robert from Master Guitar Academy. Today I'm very excited to show you this pedal. It has a tube in it. It glows blue. It looks really awesome. But more importantly, it sounds really, really good. This is the R-1 tube pedal by RJ Amps. So it has a 12AT7 or ECC81 tube in it. It comes with a cover that you can use if you like in a tube amp. But it looks awesomest with the cover off, I think. I love that glow. But more importantly, it sounds great. And what I find personally with this pedal is that it sounds more like a really good tube amp being cranked, being really loud, even though I'm playing at low volume. So it reacts really well with your guitar and your volume knob on your guitar and the amp. I'm going to give you some tone examples with my gear, and I'm playing at very low volume. So let's take it for a spin. All right, let's find out what it sounds like. I'm playing a Fender Strat with Zex coil pickups. Over here is a Sir Badger 18, which is going into a 1960 lead Marshall cabinet, the 412 cabinet. So here's my sound without the pedal. Let's kick it in with the knobs at noon. It immediately gets fatter sounding. So what happens with a pedal like this is the signal gets a little hotter hitting the preamp stage on the amp. So that always sounds better. But I find that this pedal is very amp-like sounding. It sounds more like the amp is being cranked in terms of the tone. And I'm not playing very loud now. So let's play with the tone knob a little bit. To get more of that bluesy Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of thing, if you want to have a tone similar to that, you want to maybe turn up the tone knob a bit. It starts to kind of spread out the high frequencies a bit. And it reacts well with the rolling down the volume knob. Nice tone. So now let's try and turn the tone back to 12 o'clock and then turn up the gain a bit. Now we're going to get more kind of fat, saturated tone. But it still isn't over the top, you know, high gain. But let's see what happens if we do the opposite. If we turn up the level. So now the signal gets louder going into the preamp section of the amp, so it's going to really make the amp kind of overdrive more. So we get sort of a more saturated, or maybe that's not the right word. It's just more hot signal, and it tends to make it a little bit more, you know, over the top, I guess you can say. But that's what happens when you push an amp hard. So we get this kind of sound. It sounds different. I like to have the gain up a little bit as well. Do this again. It's a little bit clearer sounding. But we can do both. We can turn up the gain a little bit and the level a little bit. That starts to sound good in my case, I think, with this amp and this guitar. And maybe the tone up a little bit too. Kind of cool. Anyway, you got to play around with a pedal like this and see how it functions best with your guitar and amp, but I think it's really awesome. It sounds so much like a cranked amp. Okay, last thing, let's crank everything, see what happens. get a bit of sound coming through the tube, I think, when you turn the gain up. Now it's going to be a little bit more over the top. Yeah, now it's really gain it. Anyway, there are some of the tones I can get with my gear, this guitar and my Badger 18, but it's really cool pedal. I think it's really awesome, to be honest. I'm stoked with the kind of sounds I'm getting with this guitar and also with my humbucker guitars. As I said, it reacts like an amp more than any other pedal that I have. So I think it's awesome to be able to play really dynamically and without having your amp really loud, you can still get that kind of, compressed, loud amp feel at lower volumes with this pedal. I haven't actually tried it with the amp really loud. I'm sure it's going to be awesomer, even more awesome, right? So, cool. I enjoy it. Check it out. R-1 tube from RJ Amps. Cheers.